What if the most powerful women in entertainment were suddenly at risk of being exposed by someone who knows their deepest secrets? That's the storm swirling around Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble right now. On the surface, it looks like just another celebrity breakup, but behind the scenes, the stakes are far higher. For more than 10 years, Corey was by Kris's side. He played the role of protector, partner, and insider. Now that the relationship is crumbling, he isn't just walking away quietly. He's demanding $100 million, and if Kris doesn't pay, he's allegedly ready to drag Kim Kardashian and Beyoncé into the chaos with him. The whispers say Corey has access to tapes that were once in Diddy's possession, and if those tapes were ever made public, the shockwaves would be felt far beyond the Kardashian empire. The cracks in Kris and Corey's relationship didn't form overnight. Those close to them say there have been public arguments, cold shoulders, and long stretches of tension that no amount of luxury trips or red carpet smiles could cover. Back in June, during Jeff Bezos' wedding celebration in Venice, the couple made headlines for all the wrong reasons when a video showed them arguing on a water taxi. Kris looked visibly upset, gesturing angrily while Corey stood his ground. The fight escalated to the point where Kris demanded he get off the boat. The video spread quickly online, and fans speculated that the relationship was on its last legs. Just weeks later, they were spotted at Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour, and once again, things went south. This time, Kris stormed off mid-argument, leaving Corey alone and visibly frustrated while Khloe Kardashian had to step in to calm him down. For many watching, that was the confirmation they needed. The glamorous facade was over. Behind the designer suits and curated Instagram posts was a relationship on the verge of collapse. For Corey, though, this isn't just about heartbreak. He's telling people he gave up his own career to be by Kris's side. He's framed himself as the glue that held the Kardashian-Jenner family together during some of their most turbulent years. And now, as the relationship unravels, he wants compensation. $100 million. That's the figure insiders say he's put on the table. Without marriage, Kris isn't legally obligated to give him a dime. But Corey allegedly has something stronger than a wedding band. Knowledge, receipts, and access to things the public was never meant to see. It isn't just Kris who could suffer if those secrets come out. Kim Kardashian and Beyoncé have been pulled into the storm as well. The whispers began when Corey allegedly learned about tapes that once belonged to Diddy. Not long ago, Kris reportedly bought some of those tapes, fearing the fallout if they ever leaked. Corey, being close enough to see the inner workings of Kris's deals, allegedly caught wind of them. Now the story is that he's threatening to expose what he knows unless he gets paid. Kim's name on such a list wasn't shocking to some, given her history with the infamous tape that made her a household name. But the possibility of Beyoncé being connected left fans speechless. For years, she's maintained an image of being flawless, untouchable, and above scandal. If these rumors had any truth to them, it would shake one of the most carefully managed reputations in the industry. Kim Kardashian's actions only fueled suspicion. Just 24 hours before federal investigators raided Diddy's home, Kim unfollowed him on social media. Until that moment, she had been openly supportive, even when others were distancing themselves amid Cassie's explosive lawsuit. The timing raised eyebrows. People speculated she was tipped off, cutting ties before investigators uncovered something that could implicate her. Digging deeper, fans began to connect dots that pointed to financial links between Kim, Diddy, and Lou Taylor, the powerful Hollywood business manager with a long trail of controversy. Lou Taylor's name is infamous in connection to Britney Spears and the conservatorship battle. She was accused by Britney's fans of manipulating finances and benefiting from Britney's restrictions, allegedly funneling millions into other celebrity accounts. Some of those same fans believe the Kardashians may have profited, with wild claims suggesting hundreds of millions were moved through Kim's estate to keep money hidden. These theories are hard to prove, but they spread like wildfire online, creating a narrative where Kim wasn't just a bystander, but an active player in Hollywood's most secretive money pipelines. Lou Taylor's reputation adds weight to the suspicions. She has been accused of inserting herself into the financial affairs of celebrities, from Britney Spears to Lindsay Lohan, and has even faced lawsuits tied to employment discrimination during the Astroworld tragedy. She is said to maintain near total control over the money of the stars she manages. When Britney's fans started digging, they alleged that Lou, along with Kris Jenner, used California Community Church as a front. Members reportedly paid $1,000 a month plus a 10% tithe, but behind closed doors, the church allegedly funneled money that could have been used to pay off victims and move funds under the guise of charity. Lou Taylor was reportedly on the board of this church, tying together Kris, Kim, and a system of shadowy donations that some say acted as hush money. Allegations claim that Diddy himself donated through this route, further linking the worlds of Hollywood's elite, mega-churches, and hidden financial dealings. While Kim's story seemed messy enough, it was Beyoncé's rumored involvement that truly left fans reeling. The first sparks came when attorney Ariel Mitchell appeared on national television and revealed she had been contacted by someone looking to sell a private tape. She claimed she personally saw still images from the footage. According to her, the video featured Diddy and another celebrity more famous than him. She didn't name Beyoncé, but many quickly did the math. Who is more famous than Diddy, and who had been close enough to be implicated? Beyoncé was one of the few names that fit. The implication was shocking, not just because of her stature, but because it clashed with the carefully constructed image of her being untouchable. Ariel described the footage as graphic and confirmed the celebrity involved was clearly visible. If true, this wasn't just gossip, it was potentially reputation-destroying. Adding fuel to the fire were stories from others in Diddy's circle. Rapper DaBaby once described a private meeting at Diddy's house, where Beyoncé and Jay-Z were also present. He claimed that Diddy cleared the room, keeping only a select few, including Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and himself. He hinted that the atmosphere was strange, that introductions felt unusually personal, and that there was an energy suggesting more was happening behind the scenes than just small talk. His account didn't prove anything, but it left the door open for speculation. Then there was Freddie P. from Diddy's reality group Danity Kane, who revealed that the infamous cheesecake run, where Diddy made them walk miles to fetch a cheesecake, wasn't even for him. According to Freddie, it was for Beyoncé, who was upstairs waiting. These small stories piled up, painting a picture of connections and whispers that people couldn't ignore. With so many rumors, attention turned back to Corey Gamble. If he truly had access to sensitive information, what did he know about Kim, Beyoncé, Diddy, and the alleged money flows? His $100 million demand began to look less like a bluff and more like a calculated play. For Kris Jenner, the risk wasn't just losing a longtime partner. It was the possibility of having her daughters' and friends' reputations detonated in public. Kris has always been the master of spinning scandal into opportunity. The infamous tape with Kim and Ray J, which Ray J later claimed Kris orchestrated, is proof that she knows how to manage controversy. But this time, the stakes are different. Kris isn't in control. Corey is. Fans online have been weighing in. Some argue that Corey is in a powerful position under California's common law marriage statutes. After 10 years of living together, he could be entitled to a share of assets, even without a marriage certificate. Others believe that regardless of NDAs, Corey knows too much to ever walk away empty-handed. The general sentiment is that Kris underestimated the risks of bringing a much younger man into her life, thinking she could control the situation. Instead, she's facing someone who lived under her roof for a decade, heard the private conversations, and witnessed the deals firsthand. As one fan bluntly put it, Corey has all the secrets and secrets sell. The involvement of Lou Taylor and the church added another layer of suspicion. During the height of the Free Britney movement, fans unearthed theories that hundreds of millions were funneled through Kardashian accounts to hide Britney's money. Some suggested Kim's estate acted as a stash point, moving money offshore and back into the United States. Whether or not that's true, the rumors gained traction because of Lou's proximity to both Britney and the Kardashians. Kris's California Community Church, which she launched years ago, became part of that narrative. On paper, it looked like a faith-based community project. In practice, skeptics called it a tax shelter and a funnel for hush money. If Corey had evidence connecting these dots, it would explain why his demands were taken so seriously. Public reaction has been intense. Some sympathize with Kris, saying she should have seen this coming. Others argue she deserves it, given her history of manipulating scandals for profit. Kim's involvement makes people roll their eyes given her past, while Beyoncé's potential link is treated as almost unthinkable. For many fans, Beyoncé is a cultural icon, beyond reproach. The idea that her name could appear in the same sentence as a Diddy scandal feels like a betrayal. But speculation lingers, and silence from her camp only fuels it further. As the drama unfolds, the real question is who has the most to lose? Kris could see her empire destabilized if Corey follows through. Kim could face legal or reputational consequences if financial ties to Diddy are uncovered. Beyoncé could suffer a tarnished legacy if any tape were real. And Corey himself is risking everything by going against one of the most powerful families in entertainment. He's playing a high-stakes game where the payout is enormous, but the backlash could be just as devastating. This isn't just another celebrity breakup. It's a Hollywood time bomb. If Corey Gamble truly has what he claims, then Kris Jenner isn't the only one in danger. Kim and Beyoncé could find themselves dragged into a scandal bigger than anything their careers have ever faced. And the rest of us are left to wonder whether Corey is bluffing, or if some of Hollywood's darkest secrets are about to see the light of day. So, do you think Corey is bluffing, or is he sitting on the kind of evidence that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the Kardashian dynasty and Beyoncé's spotless reputation? If he isn't paid, will the tape surface? Or is this just another round of Hollywood's endless rumor mill? Either way, this story isn't going away, and the fallout could be the biggest scandal yet.